Nathaniel P. Wilkerson at Medeek Design Incorporated has coded a suite of extensions for SketchUp that can automatically generate roofs, walls, foundations, and electrical systems. For those of you who are already familiar with or have been using these wonderful tools, this video will attempt to describe a workflow using Quantifier Pro by mind.site.studios that I have been working on over the past several projects. This is by no means a be-all, end-all solution to estimating using Nathan's tools, but I hope to demonstrate that when used in conjunction, these extensions can become a powerful way to quickly create dynamically estimated, parametrically generated 3D models. For this video, I will be estimating a small addition project that we plan to start sometime next year. And for time's sake, I will be proceeding as if you are already familiar with the wall tools and with Quantifier Pro. To start us off, let's hide everything but the walls and just show the framing here. The geometry created by the wall tool can be automatically tagged by ticking a few boxes in the global settings. These walls are tagged as follows: wall bottom plate, wall frame, wall header 2, that's the OSB that's in between these particular headers, wall king, wall plate, wall sill, and wall trimmer. These tags are what we will be using with Quantifier Pro to figure out how much material we need. Let's get started. First, we'll need to open up our Quantifier Pro dialog box. Go ahead and select the tag button. Now I need to find our wall frame tag and then add a new cost item. I'm going to have my cost code here as lumber. You can have whatever you want. I'm also going to rename the description for the actual lumber we'll be using. The factor will depend on how long your board is, and since it's 16 feet, we'll want to take the linear footage and divide it by 16. You can go ahead and put in whatever unit of measure. I'm going to put in pieces, and then add a unit cost. This will multiply the amount of boards by whatever price you put in that box. Go ahead and hit OK. Select the wall that you want to see the cost details about, and then run a cost detail report. As you can see, our wall frame tag yields about 5 boards. So, if we unhide and select all the walls, then run a new cost detail report, we can see that everything on the wall frame tag has been added to the total. Once you have applied the cost details to all the tags, select the walls, then run a new cost detail report. You will notice that for each tag there will be an entry, and since Quantifier Pro doesn't condense cost details from different tags, you'll need to do that yourself in Excel, or grab yourself a piece of paper and a pencil. Once all the cost details have been applied to the tags, we have now quantified the entire project. We can move around windows and doors, stretch walls, or delete them altogether, and our cost will dynamically change as we do so. But in this example, I'm using all 2x6x16s for the wall framing. What if I need to use different size lumber for a taller, shorter, wider, or skinnier wall assembly? First, I'll draw 2 different walls, one framed with 2x6 studs, and another with 2x4 studs. Then I will make 2 new tags that will represent the 2 different types of wall assemblies, and then apply those tags to the walls. We'll need to label our cost details a little differently for this situation because we will be using the same tag for different sized lumber. Here's how. Fire up the Tag Cost Data panel and add the appropriate cost details to the framing tags, except this time don't touch the description cell. Make sure it still contains the same name as the tag that you are adding cost details to. Now, if you were designing a house, you could select the walls, filter them out using the wall tags we created, and run cost detail reports on them separately to tally up the different types of lumber. This method may not be as plug and play as some would like, but I have found that it does produce very accurate results. One thing to note is that Quantifier Pro does not round up material figures, so make sure to set up a roundup function in Excel, or just do it in your head. My name is Braden York, and I hope this has been a helpful video to you. If there are any geniuses out there who have figured out a better method, I really want to know what it is. As the tools continue to develop, I imagine that this workflow will become more and more stable and more versatile. But for now, this is what I have. I hope you enjoyed watching.